something that's really important to us in Gears of War was this notion of having a theme. That was the emotion.
Gears of War is definitely action-driven, but really...
Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears of War 4 video. Recently, some gameplay cutscenes were revealed from the Gears 4 campaign with a huge surprise, so today we are going to be discussing what looks to be a Pendulum Wars flashback mission. Now the cutscene starts off with a younger Hoffman alongside what we look to be Dom Santiago carrying the weapon Retro Lancers, with Jack following behind them in the background. We then switch to an actual in-game gameplay look at what looks to be the player playing as a regular COG soldier during the Pendulum Wars era as they are running down a hill towards some sort of beach, where we see the rest of the squad continuing to run as explosions are set off literally everywhere before the flashback cutscenes finish. So for me personally, I do believe that this Pendulum Wars flashback mission is actually taking place during the Battle of Aspho Field, with the mission known as Operation Leveler. If you didn't know, this mission within the later years of the Pendulum Wars was actually a huge turning point for the COG forces, as they seized the opportunity to steal the Hammer of Dawn technology from the UIR forces, which allowed the COG to finish their research on the weapon itself, which would force the UIR to surrender the whole Pendulum Wars just a few years later. The main reasons why these cutscenes are indicating that it's from the Battle of Aspho Field during the Pendulum Wars and not any other point in the war itself is because the mission included Hoffman ordered by his COG superiors to lead a small commando unit, which yes, did include Commando Dom, to capture key scientists as well as the Hammer of Dawn technology, which is exactly what we are seeing in the opening cutscene, including both Hoffman and Dom, as well as Jack in the background, which if you notice is showing a sort of blueprint of the Hammer of Dawn weapon itself on his small included screen. As described in the Gears of War book novel Aspho Fields, Hoffman and his small team was given orders to raid Aspho Point by Beachhead, which is exactly what we are seeing from the next set of cutscenes, as the commando unit with Hoffman is running down the hill from Aspho Point, which could be the cutscene that actually does take place after the mission is carried out successfully in the game itself. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. So for me personally, this has me so excited just because we've never been able to experience the Pendulum Wars within a Gears game before, and I do remember mentioning to the Coalition developers when I got to meet them earlier this year in London, as well as just discussing with other people in general, that the Pendulum Wars has such a rich history as part of the Gears storyline. It would be, for me personally, such a waste of an opportunity if we never ever got to experience it in a game, but now it looks like with Gears of War 4, we will be able to play some part of the Pendulum Wars fighting against the UIR faction. This does of course also mean as well that we may also be seeing some sort of UIR or even pre-Emergence Day COG weapons that have never been included in a Gears game before, as well as characters like Helena Stroud, Anya's mum, or even Carlos Santiago's Dominic's brother, who took part in the Battle of Aspho Fields, as well as Pendulum Wars era Marcus Phoenix, meaning we could see all of these characters available for multiplayer and Horde as well. Give this video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you aren't already, because you do not want to be missing out on any of this awesome Gears of War 4 content coming this week. Thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.